What up, people? Von Red One here, and we have another article with another reason of why Ubisoft should not be trusted with anything they say. They've once again been caught blaming the consoles for their laziness on a PC port. So, with the Division, we now have an unnamed Division developer that stated with the PC version, and I quote, "We do kind of have to keep in check with the consoles. It would kind of be unfair just to push it so far away from them." So this basically sounds like they're saying the PC version doesn't look as good as what they showed off or anything like that because it will be unfair to the consoles. And here's the problem with this statement. And of course Ubisoft's already come out to try and damage control. Like no, he wasn't right about that. No, he was fucking right about that, but he was also wrong within one regard. Both of these statements were damage control. The first one was because it's not the console holding back the PC version. It's Ubisoft's laziness holding back the PC version. What we saw at E3, like back in 2013, I think it was, that was on PC. That was what the game should look like on PC. It should look even better than that. But what did they do? They got lazy, thought, you know what, we don't have to make it look that good. We already showed them they're interested, let's just show them off this footage. Now when the game comes out, it won't look as good, but they'll still buy it. That's Ubisoft's mentality when it comes to these reveals. They did the same thing with Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs did the exact same thing. And when they announced Watch Dogs, I don't even think the PS4 and Xbox One were announced yet. So that's just proof that Ubisoft is just lying again about being lazy. Here's what should have happened with this game. Because let's get facts out of the way right now. These consoles are weak. There was no way the game was going to look like that on console. Anyone with a brain was going to accept that. So how the game looks on console right now, I believe that's how the game will look in general when it was put on console. The PC version, y'all are getting ripped off because Ubisoft is lazy. Straight lazy. You can't blame the console for that. I mean, who cares about being far away from the consoles? Why should someone spend $400 and get a similar experience to someone that's probably spent more than $1,000 or maybe more than $2,000 on a computer? Why should they get the same experience? That makes no sense. The person that spent $1,000 or more on their computer should be playing this game and it look and run in circles around the console version. If I'm building a PC right now and I'm not buying this game, I had no interest in general. Like at first I thought it looked kind of cool, but then I realized, wait, this is Ubisoft. It's not going to look like that when it comes out. And I was right. I didn't miss anything, but I was right once again. Because Watch Dogs did that. Assassin's Creed Unity did that. That was the worst one, though. Assassin's Creed Unity. That was just a terrible game in general when it came to the technical aspects of it. But this is the third time now. I'm used to it. I'm not getting into the game. I'm not buying it used or anything. I'm just no interest in it at all. But yeah, Ubisoft, you can stop trying to blame the consoles for your laziness. These consoles are weak as hell. So it running 1080p 30 makes, I'm surprised it's even that, because Watch Dogs was 900p 30 on PS4 and like 792 on what was it? 792 on Xbox One, which I was just like, what the hell, is that even considered next gen? But yeah, so it's just we have that, and now we have this once again. You blaming the consoles for your laziness. Screw this parity crap. These consoles are $400. They can't run games that well. Deal with it. These PCs have high-end cards, high-end processors, high-end more RAM. I won't say high-end, more RAM. All overall better than the console in every way. And the PCs should show that. Having the same graphics, but it's at 1080p 60, is not good enough to warrant a PC version like being a good port. Because right now this is bad. This is just terrible. It should look like how it was when it was shown off. And the fact that it doesn't show that you once again are being lazy. We're looking for a scapegoat. Oh man, I don't feel like making it look this good. Well, here, look at the console version. We'll just say we're going for console parity. You know, that's how it works. Once again, blame the consoles for your laziness. Look, people, PC gamers, you have every right to be upset and pissed off at this bullshit. But don't blame the consoles, because while they're weak and they're in no way, shape, or form able to compete with a PC, it's the dev's fault. Because there are plenty of games out there where the PC version is way above the console version. Last gen especially. Last gen, oh, that PC version didn't even like the same game. Battlefield 3, it had less players. It was what was it? It had less players. It was only 720p, 30 frames. They didn't even have the full map because of it having less players. And then the PC version was fucking beautiful. That's what this generation should have been. I mean, like, and Battlefield 4 is guilty of this. Battlefield 4 looks good, but like, could look better. I expected more. Battlefield 5 might be able to fix it, but yeah, that has happened before. And then another example. Well, hell, I'll go all the way back to like NES and SNES and Genesis days. Back then, there was no such thing as console parity. There was only like, okay, we're gonna push the hardware to the max, but this is the game. This is how it's gonna be. We're not gonna substitute anything from the full game because one console can't run it. I mean, there were like some games on SNES and Genesis where like the Genesis version would be missing levels, missing weapons, missing stuff like that because they just couldn't handle it. And you had to deal with it. That's what these devs need to do at this point, because this console parity crap is really starting to annoy me. It's starting to show up within the console range. There's games that are like running like crap on PS4 because the Xbox One can't run it so well. Like, what's an example of that? Ubisoft again with Assassin's Creed Unity. They were saying that, oh, the Xbox One is actually running the game better, and I'm like, no, it's not. And then because of the way they made the game, they made the Xbox One version first because it's the weakest console, and they ported it to the PS4 and PC. And that was the stupidest move possible, because it makes you look like a total ass when the stronger machines aren't running it that much better. So Ubisoft, just stop lying. Why the fuck you lying? Stop lying. That's all I can say about it. Stop lying. Like, it's admit you're being lazy. You're blaming the consoles for your laziness. So, what do y'all think about this? I think Ubisoft and other devs that we don't even know about are pulling this bullshit. But in all honesty, facts are facts. The consoles are weak. They can't run the game as good as a $400 PC. I mean, you can literally build a PC for $400, and you should be able to run the game better than the console. But this PC development, the PC gamers are just getting shed on at this point. It's fucking sad. So, I'm not buying any more Ubisoft games. I can't do it. I'm building a PC. It should be done by this year. I'm not buying any Ubisoft games until they get out of this bullshit and start making proper PC ports and stop doing lazy shit and then blaming console parity. If a dev believes in console parity, you shouldn't support his game. I'm sorry, his or her game. You shouldn't support it. And that's what I'm probably going to piss off developers, but facts are facts. Don't punish people with a superior platform because of those few with the inferior platform. And that's just like, that should be common sense, but you know, the world is all full of soft people nowadays. But yeah, whatever, it is what it is. I'm out of here. Let me know how you feel in the comment sections about it. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to that One Nation Under PC and PlayStation. Peace.